I'm Alex Ronsley and welcome to the week that was. In this week's episode, we'll take you back to Friday night as the Kings hosted the Westside Warriors, and Saturday evening as the Kings hosted the Trail Smoke Eaters. We'll also show you some of the sights and sounds from the first annual Kings spinathon held out at Coast Fitness on Sunday. But first, Friday night, and the Kings were hosting the Westside Warriors here at the Hat Parker Arena.
Warriors clear the length of the ice over to Maguire. Now Richardson, half boards. Bounce it to himself. Richardson, the wraparound, scores! Oh, Evan Richardson, that's what we expect from Richardson. Night in, night out, his fourth goal of the season. Kings on the power play, they lead 1-0. Scramble draw, eventually won by the Kings, and Dalrymple will take it behind his net and play it the length of the ice. Schuler's in hard on the forecheck. Racine plays chicken back to the point. Dalrymple slap shot, it's through, they score! Craig Dalrymple, short-handed on a giveaway turnover that came back to the point, slaps it through, and Dalrymple scoring his third goal of the season short-handed. Kings lead 2-0. Pad save there from Racine. Plays it around the boards. Now the Warriors trying to clear it. Dalrymple keeps it at the point. Cross ice now centering Yahtzee. Yahtzee fake to shot, pinching down shot. Racine loose puck in front. Schmidt buries and scores! Steve Schmidt on the doorstep, burying home a rebound, his fourth of the season. Kings score again on the power play. They lead 3-0. 30 seconds left on the 5-on-3 as that shot is blocked in front. That one stung a little bit. Adair walking off the half boards, cross ice, Dalrymple scores! 5-on-3, power play goal. Dalrymple second of the game. His fourth of the season, his third on the power play. Kings lead 4-0. Kraus still at the blue line for the Warriors, so the Warriors making this really a 5-on-3 here for another 16 seconds. Williams, his shot through traffic, rebound attempt, loose puck, scores! The Warriors make it a 5-on-3 on purpose as Tyler Kraus was standing at the blue line trying to cherry pick. Tegan Wah says thanks very much for his sixth of the season, and the Kings now have a 5-0 lead.
So Craig Dalrymple's 2 goals as well as tallies to Evan Richardson, Tegan Wah, and Steve Schmidt get the Kings back in the win column with a big 5-0 victory over the Warriors. Sean Maguire makes 25 stops en route to his second shutout of the season and first star honours. Now over to Saturday night, and the Kings hosting the Trail Smoke Eaters, who had won just 2 games so far this season. The Kings were without the services of Maguire, Jordan Paddock, Tegan Wah, and Evan Richardson. So in comes Brody Coulter and Mitch Ball up front, Robert Zadra on the back end, and Cameron Large in goal. Jamie Phillips, though, would get the start, as the Kings, looking to go 2 for 2 on the weekend. Scoreless through 20 minutes of play, we'll pick this one up in the second.
Far side point, Smith took a deflection. Brandon Long will take it away. Long finds a stretch pass. Boytnik, his shot, scores! Fantastic stretch pass from Brandon Long. Finds Adam Boytnik just a step behind the Powell River defense. Fires one, top shoulder, glove side on Jamie Phillips. Smokies take the lead, it's 1-0. Smokies have been the better team so far in the second period of play. Although the Kings had a couple of great chances there as Williams, he's out there now, so now come back. Here come the Kings back the other way. Keeps shot, scores! Cohen Adair! Adair grabs the puck at center after a hit at center ice. Skates into the attacking zone down the right wing. His team leading 11th of the season. And Adair ties this game up at 1. Smith, just a long shot down on goaltender James D'Andrea. Lost possession, into the corner. Schuler trying to fight in the middle. Got the rebound back, scores! Schuler got his own rebound back and was able to bury it, block aside. As Tanner Hicks was down, Schuler stepped around him. Dan Schuler potting his 6th goal of the season, and with 4:06 remaining in the second period of play, the Kings take their first lead of the night. It's 2-1. Cooper back to Koish. Brings it around just out of the reach of Fairs. Comes back to McMullen. Back to the point, Hicks shot through traffic. Rebound out in front, loose puck diving, they score! Game tied. It's Eric Cooper on the doorstep. Scores his second goal of the season, and with 10:02 left in the frame, it's a power play goal. The first one scored by an opposition team this season at the Hat Parker Arena. And it's 2-2.
60 minutes solves nothing, so we're headed to overtime. In the first overtime period, though, an ugly incident. Former King Garrett McMullen catching Steve Schmidt with a high elbow.
Scarf Was in on the forecheck and was bested there by Nicholas Wong, although possession still in the zone, and Scarth will get a penalty here. It's a delayed call, so Wong skating into the zone. Schmidt takes him down, maybe a second call here, and then an elbow call from McMullen, and Schmidt is down. McMullen may take his team off the power play. Schmidt took an elbow to the head from Garrett McMullen, or a shoulder, and Schmidt is down. Crowd not happy with that. Garrett McMullen, of all players. The door to the penalty box for the Kings is open. Williams comes off the bench to talk with the referee. Schmidt still hasn't gotten up.
Going to be interesting to see what's going to be called here, as it was the original penalty was going to Matt Scarth. I thought was a very soft call, as Scarth almost seemed to outmuscle the Trail defenseman. Yeah. It might have been a hold. They're going to probably call that one a hold. I didn't think it was a penalty at all, especially in overtime.
No.
Play comes the other way. Steven Schmidt steps out. It looked like the Trail smoke eater dodged a hit on him, and Schmidt maybe could have a trip or I think the Trail bench was screaming for a trip or a knee. He just got up, turned around, and it was McMullen who just elbowed him right up in the face area. So McMullen definitely should be getting a 5 here, I'd have to say.
The confusion on the ice would continue for several minutes, and eventually it was Smokies defenseman Nicholas Wong ejected from the contest, even though it was McMullen on the hit. McMullen stayed in the game, Schmidt left and did not return, but it would all matter not. Dan Schuler, moments after stepping out of the penalty box, gave the hometown fans something special.
Penalty is over, so teams now back to 4-on-4 until the next whistle. Here come the Kings down the right wing. Dalrymple over to Schuler. Schuler trying to dance into the slot. Schuler backhand. Oh my God, what a save! It's in. They score! Oh my goodness, what an end to this game! Dan Schuler's second of the game, his 7th of the season, wins it in double overtime.
Dan Schuler's 7th goal of the season capped off a wonderful night for him and gave the Kings a 3-2 double overtime victory. Jamie Phillips kicked aside 22 shots en route to his 5th win of the season, and the Kings improved to a perfect 7-0 at home. Now on Sunday, it was a change of pace with the first annual Kings Spinathon. Over $10,000 raised to go towards the Kings and the local Salvation Army food bank. Here are just a sampling of some of the sights and sounds from this fantastic event. Fantastic event indeed, and over $10,000 raised for the local Salvation Army food bank and your Powell River Kings. The Kings now have the week off to practice and train for the upcoming games this weekend, Friday night against the Cowichan Valley Capitals and Saturday evening against the Prince George Spruce Kings. Both games at 7:30 starts right here at the Hap Parker Arena. Now if you can't make it to the game, you can always catch the broadcast live on 95.7 Sun FM, beginning with the pregame show at 7:15 with Andy Welsh and myself. That'll do it for this week's edition of The Week That Was. Tune in next week as we'll have highlights from those 2 games here at the Hap Parker Arena, as well as all the news and interviews from the Kings Kingdom during the last set of 7. Until next time, from the Hap Parker Arena, I'm Alex Ronson.